Hi, my name is Brendan Tudor. I'm an athletic trainer with Orthopedic Rehab Specialists in Jackson, and I want to welcome you guys to the middle school at Parkside. So Michelle Peterson and I are, I kind of look at us as co-athletic trainers. I would definitely give her a nod. She's been with Jackson for a while now. She's built a lot of good relationships with the community, so I always err, to her if I got questions because I know she's going to be a great resource. Secondly, as far as the contract and stuff goes, so my kind of main priority is varsity athletics. That's kind of what it was told to me. So varsity takes precedent over middle school and stuff, spread out a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. But I cover gymnastics at Hunt Elementary, which is again still Jackson Public Schools. I have gone up to the high school before, so not only do I need to know this venue, I need to kind of be familiar with the high school. So you kind of got to be on your toes if you're at this spot because you're going to be moving around a little bit. But again, the nice part is that your home base is pretty straightforward, and I think the facilities here are pretty good.
So how many locations do you actually have? How far away are they?
The high school, I want to say, I don't know like actual mileage. It usually takes me about 10 minutes to get over there safely. Hunt's the same way. It's right across the street, so Justin Meehall Memorial Field, it's a 5-minute walk. I have a golf cart, so I can take that over there. And then softball and baseball, which I haven't been to, are right over there. But it's just, you walk out the door, you can see it.
Then walk
so, yeah, it's not something far. You'll have a gate or two, or a golf cart.
So Hunt and high school are the only two that you have to travel to via car?
Correct.
Cool.
I think one of the biggest things that I learned, my first kind of go at Parkside was that the language that you use with these guys is really, really important. And what I mean by that is, if you tell a kid that he's going to miss practice, I've had that look like they're dying and it's the worst thing you could say. Important that you address them and kind of assure them, hey, this is just for tomorrow, today. You're not going to practice. We're going to reevaluate you tomorrow. I don't predict the future. I listen to what your body. Right here, you have the entry door. There is a sign outside of that says trainer, so it's easily visible from the parking lot. Not a huge fan of the word trainer. We are athletic trainers, but oh well. Coming down here, I got the big gym here, so you got a good view of anything that's going on. There's middle school basketball events. This would be the middle school football, basketball kind of primary locker room. Wrestling is in this right now. Come on in. We also at Jackson Public Schools have light keys, so that's going to look like that. Just kind of, I guess, when we have female sports, that is what I do. I go get the coach, or I have Laura, our athletic director, is a female, so you can get her involved. So she asked me not to let them in unless the coach is here. So usually these doors are locked, and then I'm going to shut the light off. And then now for the big reveal, the athletic training room. Here it is. I have sign up, of course, taped up with some athletic tape because this wouldn't be athletic training without it. I have a very nice space. The folks at Jackson really put some time and effort into cleaning this room up. Each of these is a little different. I got the food one locked up. I don't want the kids stealing stuff, but Jackson again has been really good about getting the kids fuel bars. I make Gatorade sometimes. So if I got a kid who I think needs some glucose, I make sure they get what they come in. This one back here, so I got Betadine, my kit, my AED, my emergency bag, a bunch of tape stock, gloves. I mean, it's organized, but it's not organized, if that makes sense. Like I know where everything's at. This AED thing. So again, this will kind of be another. I guess I lied a little bit. There's some medical supplies in here, but nothing. There's no handle on this, and I don't have a key, but I got some cleaning supplies in there. So there's a Swiffer, a broom. I just keep odds and ends plastic bags in case a kid's got something, needs a bag. So now we go to the back. This room is potentially going to change quite a bit because the office will move. But I got a sink here, a little table, put some stuff, put a nice tablecloth on it, and this is where I kind of keep all my water bottles. I really like my system. I keep the wet ones on the floor so they drain there, and then I kind of recycle them all. You come around here more, this is what's going to change quite a bit. So they're talking about putting a wall here and making this an office. I got a way so you get some footage there.
Yeah, so that office would be your office?
Yep, so it'll be my office. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I'll show you where the desk is now, because I don't know if we really talked about that at all. But I like where the desk is at, because I can see kids doing rehab. I grease the wheels up, she's like brand new. I mean, don't mind the patina, but I usually throw my water on here. I keep a little box of goodies in case I get a bloody nose or something. I don't have anything on me. I got some materials to handle that, and that will get rolled out for basketball practice. And I can't really imagine using that in the fall or the spring because there's nothing really going on indoors, but wintertime, this baby here, a little reliable.
So for like water setup, do you do water setup for all practices, all events, or just kind of as they ask?
Yes and no is about it. And then Laura, who I've tried to wrestle away the game duties, I don't do water on game day because she does that. And I told her I'm more than happy to do it. There's no problems there. But she said, no, I want you to do that stuff. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. So she comes in, gets ice, and fills up 2 5-gallons and gives them cups and stuff. So for the basketball games, I don't need to do any of that. Middle school football, I don't do any water either because they have the little water caddy and they have the hose pick, so they get that going. I don't need to do anything for football either. Unless I'm going to make Gatorade, which I do that sometimes. I didn't have the cart at the time, but if I do that next season, I usually have the Gatorade right outside the door, and I put some cups there. If it's a real hot day and I feel like they need it, I'll do that occasionally. Or if I'm feeling nice and they ask me for it, I do that sometimes too. Big thing that happens without a drain in the ice machine, I've talked to those guys about it, this floor can get kind of wet. Partially why the fan's there, it's hot in here too. But that helps dry the floor out, and you just got to be careful. If you're scooping ice and you're getting a bunch of spillage, you got to make sure that you're not leaving it there, because I've slid on this floor pretty good. It gets pretty slick. Ice machine's brand new, works like a dream. So that's nice. And then over here, I don't have stools or anything. I use these. I have one chair that I usually put there, and the other one is right back there in the closet. I use these again to, if I'm looking at an ankle or something. This is kind of what I use. And then I got this here. Something needs to happen with that, but since the office is moving, I've tried to tape it and just keep it down. I don't let kids go back there because I don't want them to trip on this cordage. I haven't tripped yet, so let's keep our fingers crossed that I don't. And then back here, kind of a mess. I like to think of it as organized chaos. I do have most of my concussion stuff in here, and it's all labeled. So I got SCAT 5s, concussion return to play, the return to learn, referral notes, kind of some of the more important stuff that I might need to go through. And then I just keep random stuff, again, not patient medical information for the middle school, but I interact with Laura most of the time, and again, she lives right over there. Awesome lady. I encourage you guys to talk to her, say hi. She's awesome. And not to say Jack's not cool too, but I just don't interact with him as much. But those are the 2 people I come in contact with the most. And then I do interact with the gym teachers, because obviously while I'm here before school's out, gym's going on, so I gotten to know them pretty well. Very, very helpful staff. I was telling Nick earlier that if I wanted to pull a kid for rehab while he's in gym, I probably could. I haven't yet, but I think they'd be very open to that. So it's a pretty good situation in terms of kind of making time to get one-on-one time with some of the kids. Now I'll take you over to Laura's office. This is her office. I don't have a key to it. I don't think she's here. That's that.